We were tired of other places and their rules and regulations and detention camp style stuff going on. So we wanted to, and we turned it into a place where you could come, hang out, be free. I mean, yeah, you can't do gestures and leg us out during the main fights, but we pretty much don't have too many rules. We don't ban too many people, you know. So basically, we just started, and Ash and Star took over. Stardust Pink. She took over, and when I started doing some SFL stuff, and we had some crazy stuff going on last year that I'd rather not talk about. But Ash and Star turned it into a beast, basically, and they are pretty much the gym. Ash has built everything with her own hands, or prims, whatever you want to say, from the ground up, from the building. This is our third venue, sorry, because we thought it was time that we get our own sim. We retired a lag. The biggest thing in boxing that will kill you and kill your business is lag. And, you'll get lag every once in a while, you will, and you'll get, certain things that, people prim down and arc counts and stuff like that. We watch all of that stuff. We pretty much try to be the fairest gym that we can be. And we're beasting. The girls are beasting. I love them both very much, and what they do is amazing. They're amazing. The two of them have done this and brought this from maybe 10 people to I think we have close to 400 members now. And we're growing, and we're on top of the comp every day, and we don't mean to be. There's not a bot in this gym, and that's it. It's just people sparring 24/7. You know that. You've been here for like 24 hours, 48 hours.
Someone just reminded me of something, and I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I'm going to now that he's mentioned it. Yeah, I have been here basically since Saturday afternoonish or so, and I pretty much haven't left. I left to go eat last night and then came back, and then went to sleep, came back, and I was sparring with Connie for a long time. And my record right now stands at about 3 and about 1,000. I've only won 3 matches so far, just in sparring sessions alone, and 2 of those have come against Xavier Villatruso, and I'm 2 for 2 against him.
Yeah, there you go.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but he said, "You gonna plug it?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
Severe's pretty new himself. He's doing good too. You pretty much, if you come in here, there's always people. Stars here a lot. Connie's here a lot. Arthur's here a lot. Basically, the Vikings and the Giants pretty much live here. We're always here. Arthur's the manager. Ruffy from the Packers is another manager. So there's a lot of SFL roots in the gym, and it's just a great place, man. The girls just they put so much time and effort into it, and there's so much money put out and prize money and stuff like that, and we get donations and stuff like that. But the girls really run this joint. I just make sure they're doing the right thing, which nobody's taking advantage of them. That's why I'm here. I've been doing good so far. I'm like the bouncer, so.
Now I've seen events here at HOC almost every day. Do you guys run events every day for money?
Every single day. Yeah, every single day. Mondays is our 20. We do 1,500 lindens and a Red Dog gift card. Tuesdays we have a Rumble ring, and then we have tag team boxing. Wednesday's a MMA day, Arthur, I think. MMA? I'm not really good with MMA, so I don't really know. Thursday is the sanction matches, and Friday is another tourney. It's 1,000. And Saturdays is our AFC tourney, and then Sundays we do a lot of different things. We do game nights and staff tourneys and stuff like that, and we're always doing something. So when the girls feel like doing brawls, they do brawls. We always have pro challenges. My friend Jeffy that passed away, he was famous for doing pro challenges during the day. And like I said, if you guys were at the memorial the other day, he was the most irritating boxer in the whole world because he moved so fast, and nobody could ever beat him. And we do those. We'll be starting those up again too. Sometimes when the girls are home from work and stuff like that, you come down. If you can knock them out, if you could beat them, they give you 250. They're always giving something out.
Awesome. I already know the answer to this question because I've had to go through this process, but I'm going to make you answer it anyways. If someone wanted to sign up and join HOC right now and be a boxer and get started, who do they talk to?
They could talk to Stardust, Ashley. They could talk to Arthur or Ruffy, the managers. Connie is a coach. Me, I can get them started. There's so many people to go to. We're a big family. I don't want to call us staff because it's really not like that. And I'm not really big into SL families. I only got like one sister, I've read.
Don't
But
forget your
like,
son. Don't forget your son.
and my son, Bull, and my wife. But we're pretty much a family. We're always together, and the Vikings are here all the time, and we have a lot of guys from the SFL that come down, and we used to have a kiosk for the SFL when we first started, when we were still doing the training camps, when Every and me were over there training, you know. So there's somebody always here. There's not a question of signing up. You come here, you get the gloves. The gloves are free. The only gloves they charge you for is the AFC gloves. Those AFC gloves are 90 Linden. Ashley also does custom gloves for 150 Linden. I have Jets ones, naturally. I have Yankees ones and Michael Jordan ones.
I
So,
just got ISC gloves. Yes.
yeah, they came out great. She was doing them before, but yeah, if you, and then Red Dog actually was gracious enough to come together with the girls and do a line of trunks and tops and shirts and stuff for the girls, and Ashley had made some hats, so there's fitted downstairs, and we got a bunch of stuff. The MMA HUDs are 1,000. Not they're 999 lindens, but that money doesn't go to us. That's for Combat Evolution. That's a separate thing. They started out at the Branimations and stuff like that. That's the HUDs we use here for MMA. But yeah, the gloves are free. There's really no question about signing up. You come down, you want to fight, that's it. There's no system involved. There's nothing like that. Nothing, no extra leg. Our fight cards are about three. No, our fight cards are about 5 fights on a Thursday. Other gyms you'll see about 1 or 2 fights. We have about 5 fights on a fight night. Sometimes a title fight. So we're doing our thing, and I'm proud of the girls. Let me tell you, because they're beasting.
All right.
Yeah.
So I got one more question for you. It is 5:59 p.m. right now, and I know we said we wanted to wrap up about 6, but I got more questions.
Go ahead.
I fulfilled my sponsorship obligations to all my sponsors this week, so I'm good to go. Do you guys have anything planned, or do you want to keep this going?
Let's get it in.
Let's get it in. Actually, the girls are going to do a 2K for two grand. Nice big brawl after this. So if you guys want to stick around, we'll do an HOC glove brawl, 2K. Everybody get in it to win it, and last man standing, last woman standing, gets the pot.
Oh, you know I'm in.
I know you're in.
I told you that while we were off air. I'm in.
The back or something.
Dude, you know what I'm telling you? A little training room for myself.
First thing you said to me today was, I was boxing all day. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All weekend. Spent the weekend here. It was great.
All day. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah, tell your friends. Bring your friends down, everybody. It's a. Let me tell you something. I know it's just SL, but a lot of stuff going on with the SFL and the VBA, and everybody's practice. This you go at your own pace. You come down, you spar. You're as good as you're going to be as much as you spar. Could probably be a lot better, but I don't spar anymore. I sparred like crazy when I was getting into it, but with real life work and the SFL and my wife and stuff like that, it's hard to get the sparring time in. But like I said, there's somebody here all the time. We got about 4 rings that you guys can have your way with, so just come down.
Yeah, so we're going to go into overtime here in a little bit, Al, and move into SFL talk.
Okay.
And I told you this, one of the questions that I was going to ask you is, how in the world did you acquire El Bohemian?
Well, I needed a water boy, and I needed another Latino besides myself, and I figured he was the best for the job. He's a New Yorker, he's a Latino too, and is he good? I don't. Is he? No, of course he's good. But you do what you can.
I don't think you would have signed him if he wasn't good.
Yeah.
No, we could train anybody. Like Nick said too, we're one of the teams that we practice so much we could train anybody. And I have a coach who, let me tell you something. This kid, he didn't even know hardly anything about football. My boy Rage, and he's an amazing coach. He's an amazing coach. The thing, this guy's not just knowledgeable about football, but he's a gamer. Now I'm not a gamer. I'm a sports guy. I don't know nothing about gaming. I haven't played games since Madden. Before Second Life, I hardly knew how to, put on a computer or anything like that. But Rage is a beast, and he got these guys in shape, and he's really good. And Ash and Brianna, they do a great job. We're always in the spotlight for things that we do, and the El Bohemian signing is just another one of those things. We've been in the spotlight all season. But Rage is really, really good with getting us into shape and and I'm good with the defense, and we just click, man. We're just a family. Like when we're not playing, we're hanging out together. Those are my boys for life. And if you're gonna ask me if I'm gonna go to another team next season, if I don't play with them, I don't play.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing that I've kind of admired about the Vikings versus any other team is the fact that you guys seem to stick together. I haven't really seen a whole lot of player changes since about the middle of the season. I
No.
know everybody went through the beginning of the season with their ups and downs of, getting players in, getting players out.
Yeah.
But since then, you guys have done nothing but add to your roster,
Yeah.
per se. And
I mean,
think
the
that's,
the acquisition
phenomenal.
of Oscar Matterhorn from the Polano Chargers. Nobody realizes how good that is. That's amazing too. And getting Every from the Redskins and like you got the second draft pick and the third draft pick. Not to toot my own horn because they know people on Facebook love to say that I do that, but it's irrelevant. But we've been in it since day one, and we got a lot of experience on this team. We had some fails, and we beat what do you call it? The Cowboys beat us, and we went on with our lives. We'll talk it up. We're gonna talk up. We'll talk up anything to sell tickets, though. I mean, you got to look out for my owners. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
And I
know?
wish some players would do that with some of the comments they decided to make, because we all know what team they're on, and we all know who owner they're associated with and their brand. And if
Yeah.
these owners are not taking control of their brand, um, I guess that's on them. And I guess that really makes you wonder how they're kind of conducting business behind the scenes as far as practicing. Is it just they walk in and let's have a bash session about this player or this team, these group of people or whatever? It's like, if they would just stick to practicing and not worrying about what's being posted on my Facebook,
Hmm.
I don't think they'd have much of a problem. And for those of you who don't know, ISE, iSports Entertainment, does have a Facebook group page.